Tarot with China, Tarot with China. All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to do the V-Day edition, basically giving you a forecast of how everybody's Valentine's Day is going to be based on your zodiac sign, okay? So let's get this energy started. Start smoking out my cards. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this one twice because I did a lot of readings last night. It's a lot of energy up in there. So you are now tuned into the Valentine's Day edition. Okay. So let's get it started, y'all. I'm super excited to do this read for y'all so y'all can get a little heads up of how y'all Valentine's Day gonna go, what to expect. You know, I gotta put on my thimbles. Clock it, clock it, clock it, clock it, clock it. Okay. All right, cool. So let's get started, okay? So first we're going to put what's the news. We're going to do Scorpio first, okay? Why? Because I'm a Scorpio and I said so, okay? Clock it, okay? We're going to do in order. So I'm going to do Scorpio. What I'm going to do is going to be Scorpio first. That's going to be Libra. Then Aries, then Taurus, then Gemini, then Cancer, then Leo, then Virgo, then Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, okay? In that order, okay? And I'll see if I can timestamp it. If somebody could timestamp them for me in the comments, that would be perfect. If not, I'll try to get to it at some point, okay? All right. Let's see, right? What's going to happen with Scorpio for Valentine's Day 2026? What's going to be the forecast? Okay. All right, all right, all right. Not the divination abuser. That's so funny. Fishing for comments. Okay. Scorpio. Somebody is heavy on your heels. Okay. They're not letting off, right? They're hiding, okay? Like very much hiding this obsession that they have with you, Scorpio. But they want to give you an offer. Okay, this person is coming with a solid offer. They're coming with flowers. This is a hard-working man. This is a man that works all the time. Okay, Scorpio. They know that you're you could be possibly a tarot card reader, into the spiritual realm, Reiki, yoga, anything like that. Okay, spiritually that's outside of Christianity, right? Or you can even be heavy into Christianity, though. I would say that though. But you're definitely heavy into the religion. This person wants to be your divination abuser. Okay, and now what I get from that is not that this person's going to use you for your gifts, but rather you know, they see what you got going on, and they very infatuated with that, right? They want to get into you. Okay, this person is currently watching your social media. Okay, looking in the comments to see, you know, who's commenting, if there's anybody of you know, if there's anybody of importance that they need to look out for. Okay, also I have ego, right? So I have ego here. So they're also in their ego, meaning that they just possibly had a breakup or something like that. So they're going to come to you still, Scorpio, but they're going to come to you very gradually, okay? Romantic love affair, sex fix secret lover, ex fix secret lover. Okay? So this is actually somebody who they're hot and heavy for you, but like also they want to give you an offer. It's giving, okay, that they actually want to get into a relationship with you that's going to be open, okay, not monogamous, unconventional, LS community, if you know what that is, polygamy, things of that nature, okay? This person is trying to be in a different type of relationship with you only because it says romantic love affair and ex fix. Okay, so it's not really giving marriage card. I will look into it because some people can still look at you as an ex kitten, if that makes sense. But meaning very actually, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this person doesn't eventually, okay, want to settle down or give you an offer or give you some. I'm gonna see what the offer is first, in other words, okay? All right. So let's actually look into the cards and see what it is. So this person wants to give you an offer, Scorpio. What's the offer? Okay, this person wants to move in fast with you. Very fast. Okay, this person is not playing no games, okay? They've been watching you, analyzing you, right? Paying attention to you closely. What are your habits? Things of that nature. But what's the offer? It's giving me the temperament right now. Offer is a new beginning. Full card popped right out. So the offer, Scorpio, is a new beginning. Okay, coming up with you. Okay, anything else? A new beginning. And then what I want to see is, okay, the offer is the new beginning, but then they said they have an X fix with you, right? So I want to see if this is something that they are going to be romantically involved in, or this is just for fun and for kiki, okay? Meaning it's a good time all along. So be careful with this person too. Scorpio, at the bottom, I can see that this person is a very not financially well off, very picky with their money, and that's not a good thing, especially if you're a woman, okay? Because who wants somebody that is okay tight with the money? Also, I got constantly out at night, but you know, or works at night, but this is a hard worker. Nevertheless, is a hard worker, but stingy with the money, so it doesn't pertain to you, because it's kind of like, okay, you work so hard, but you're not spending any money on me, so it's a lose-lose, because after you working so hard, you're not going to really contribute, but at the same token, all right, this person looks at you very actually, you know, can give you something simple as flowers, okay? Flowers is flowers. They're pretty, but they don't pay the bills, okay? Let's just put it like that, Scorpio, okay? Flowers is pretty, but they don't pay the bills. I'm letting you know, my love, okay? So this person is stingy with their money, and that could be a good thing and a bad thing, because maybe they just don't openly spread it to everybody. Maybe they just really spread it to the person that they really plan on settling down with, okay? So that could also be discipline, right? Because who really wants a man also, or a female, that goes spending their money with everybody frivolously, right? All right. What's going to be the temperament of the relationship, though? What is this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions with Scorpio? It keeps saying that. Taking you away somewhere. This person very much wants to take you away somewhere with an offer of a new beginning. Wants to bring balance into your life. Okay. After a waited time, offer keeps coming up. New offer keeps coming up, okay? I still want to see what's the person's intentions, because they want to give you a new offer and they want to take you away. When they want to bring some type of balance into your life, it's giving 50-50. It's like giving this, it's giving like, let's go 50-50. 50-50 on the bills. Meet me halfway, Scorpio. And that's not bad. I mean, like, you know, for the convention, you know, back in the days, remember, I'm an 80s baby, right? And I mean, last year, I'm actually 79, but I'm actually the last month of the year, right? And in the middle of the last month of the year, so it was like 15 more days until the actual 1980, right? So I was literally an 80s baby, okay? But I say that to say, you know, Just because this person wants to take you away, and just because this person wants to give you an offer, and just because this person wants a new beginning, it doesn't mean that they want longevity with you, okay? And I say that in the most respectful, because some of these, let me say it without having the curse, but some of these MFers, baby, they will waste your time. They will waste your time, okay? Okay, so we do have that. So romantic fix, what's the intentions? They want to bring balance. Okay, they want to bring balance. Balance gets 50-50 though. Balance gets 50-50. And I don't like to look at the cards when I'm shuffling because I don't want to make anything particular come out. What's the intentions? There's a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards. That's too many. Allegra, help me with this one. What's their intentions with the Scorpio? Valentine's Day edition. Keeps coming out balanced. Look. Juggling. 50-50. 50-50. I keep getting that. Okay. Okay. So they feel like right now, they're from the outside looking in with you. Okay? They want to move in fast. They feel like you're not moving fast enough. Okay? So this could be good because you could be a woman and you're holding off on, holding off on the cookies. Okay? You don't have to move fast with everybody. And let me tell you something about me, which is crazy. Peep this, right? And it's crazy. My dad told me this a long time ago. If I look at a man and I determine I want some longevity with this man from the first time I meet him, I'm going to hold off for approximately 90 days, 3 months to be exact. Now, if I look at this joker and I say, look at this fucking clown, right? Look at this joker. I'm going to say to myself, well, if I like him and I know he doesn't have any, longevity attributes about him, right? And he's not really, hubby material, right? I'm more than likely going to skip to the chase and then just actual on the first night. Because I don't plan on keeping him around, so I don't care if he takes me serious or not. That's just me. Okay. My daughter's father, I made him wait 3 months. Clock that to you, okay? And that's why we was together for a very long time, okay? But he was also a car accident lawyer, even though he had his ups and downs. But that's my point. My point is that you have to know how to hold him or how to fold him. Men do the same thing. They just do it a different way. Okay, meaning that if they see longevity in his female, they're more likely going to spend money out their pocket. If they don't, they're going to do one of those, can I come over and hang out for a while and Netflix and chill, okay? They're not going to say, let me take you on a, voyage cruise vacation like this young man. Paid in full, okay? Type-ish, okay? So men do it also, okay? They look at a woman and they know immediately if that's somebody that they want some type of longevity with, okay? Or if this is somebody they're gonna play around with. And they know from about the first, I would say 24 hours if they're gonna waste your time, honestly, okay? So this person does, okay? It's looking very good, Scorpio. This person wants a victory with you. Okay, Scorpio, this is for Valentine's Day edition. This person wants the 10 of Cups with you. They want a family, okay? But like I said, I'm getting open family, so clock that T, okay? This person is very much, looks at themselves, calls themselves king a lot. Look at this. King, all right? The king of Cups came out, okay? The King of Swords came out, okay? And then the 8 of Pentacles. So like I said, hard worker. I keep saying this person is a hard worker. Always working, okay? But yeah, Scorpio, so this is looking like a win. It was giving, yeah, I don't spend frivolously on everybody. I spend my coins on those who deserve it. Particularly, this person is looking for somebody more reserved. They're not looking for somebody, they're looking for somebody to have a good time with, though. Also, because this person is clearly into polygamy. This person is clearly into LS community. This person is clearly into an open relationship, Scorpio. But At the same token, this person wants to take you seriously, like take you on this journey with them, okay? So just clock that T, okay? So once again, this person looks at you, right, as a romantic ex-fix, okay? Along with that came, right, they don't, to give you attributes about this person so you know who we're talking about, Scorpio, they don't spend their money on everybody, right? They're not the one, you know, at the bar buying bottles for everybody sometimes, okay? Likes, you know, works at night or is out at night all the time. Not really a day person. Remember, I said this person works very hard. Hard worker. Hard worker came out again. So this is a working man or a working female, okay? Wants to already offer to take you on some type of vacation overseas, okay? And that's because they want to come in fast, okay, Scorpio, with this offer, okay? They want to come in fast with this offer, okay? An offer of a new beginning, okay? But keep in mind, this person does have a lot of options. They had a lot of options before you, and they're going to have a lot of options after you. So you guys are typically also twinning in that matter, meaning that you get a lot of guys, he gets a lot of girls, and so y'all got to meet each other halfway with this, okay? Meaning that it is going to more than likely have to start off as an open relationship, but may the best man and may the best woman win, right? Clock it, okay? All right, cool. Person wants to bring you balance once again. Also, after a matter of time of heartbreak, both you and them. This is both you and them. You and them. I keep hearing you and them, meaning that you feel just this way, Scorpio, as they do. Okay, new beginning coming in. Now, if you don't know what this is, for all those tuning, it is the Valentine's Day edition. Okay, meaning that this is how your Valentine's Day is gonna show up. Okay, and so it's the guy, the girl, it's coming with gifts. Okay, also just know that. All right, this person wants 50, go to 50-50 with you. This person is a 50-50. So this person is like, okay, you paid for the hotel, I'll pay for the flowers and all the drinks and everything that comes with it. Okay, you pay for the flights, I'll pay for the reservation hotel. All right, so this is a 50-50. So for all of those who not into that conventional 50-50, then you would have to side swipe this girl or this guy, because they're definitely not giving 100% of their funds, because as I said, there's other people involved before you, and there's going to be other people involved after you. And I know some people hate to hear that, but honestly, we're in 2025, and I feel like all men cheat. Every last one of them. So it's like you got to get in where you fit in, meaning that pick your poison, okay? Pick your poison, how you say, also carefully, okay? Meaning that, okay, shoot, like he might not be like the greatest, all right, in bed, but shoot, he can be like, you know how to change plumbing, change a tire, do the tune up on your car, put up a TV, you know what I mean? He knows how to do a whole bunch of other things, okay? So you got to pick your poison with these men, because it's kind of like a lot of girls be like, oh, I'm leaving for him for cheating on me. Okay, so they all cheat. So you're going to leave him, who pays 100% of your bills and has you living like a princess, but because he has any actual discipline, you're going to leave him for another man who also doesn't have any actual discipline, but then he lives with his mom and he contributes to 0 of your bills, okay? Clock that T, okay? So you're going to have to pick your poison with this person, but this person is giving very much stability. But once again, at the same token, Scorpio, like I said, it's 50-50. Okay, it's a 50-50 situation with you and this person. And because the temperaments with balance came out, balancing, okay, is 50-50, and so is the 2 of Pentacles with balancing over here again at 50-50, okay? And then new beginning and offer comes out. Okay, so this person is gonna ask you, literally ask you, will you be, you ever went to one of them hotel rooms and you go into the hotel room and they got that big sign in the water that says, will you be my girlfriend? Or will you be my boyfriend, which typically is, will you be my girlfriend, right? It's going to be something like that, okay? So be prepared. I've got balloons. Will you be my girlfriend on the wall? I mean, chocolates on the bed, roses, the whole shebang, okay? All right. And like I said, this person name could be king, or he calls himself a king a lot, okay? He refers to himself as a king, okay? He wants the 10 of cups with you. I do get that, okay? Also, he wants a victory with you because he's tired of being on the outside and looking in, okay? Meaning that you've been holding off. Congratulations to you, Scorpio. All right, hold off on the cookies. Okay, some of these men are actually worth holding off on, so you can set the tone and set the standard for that respect that I was just telling you about. Now, if you know this person is a joker, meaning if they get out the car and they start spinning around like a wild pit bull, you know, they have no discipline. You can't even walk up to me properly. You don't even know how to do a beeline of walking up to me. You have to walk around and jump in a circle. Like I notice. Let's see. I notice a clown nigga. I notice a clown man. Let me say it the correct way. When they approach me, just off their stance. If you're walking towards me and you're stumbling over yourself and walking around in circles and you're jumping out and you look like a wild cowboy, you are a wild cowboy. Okay. And I really pay attention to that, how a man approaches you. Do you approach me straight up, you know, with a handshake and your handshake is firm and you walk straight and you're stable? Or are you tripping all over yourself? Which nine, 10 means that you've had a lot of drunken nights and you still can't get it together out of one of them obliviously drunken nights, okay? They're not stable. Watch how a man approaches you, right? Watch how they walk up to you. It speaks volumes, okay? All right, cool. So Scorpio, so with that being said, because we going long, since we're already 20 minutes into one sign, okay? But yeah, the person will be coming to you, okay, with gifts, okay? This is somebody that you know is following you on social media, okay? And they want to come abuse that divination. They want to abuse that divination, okay? But, you know, they are still hurt from a past relationship. Just know that. So this person's going to come to you a little, you know, guarded because they actually just got hurt by somebody else coming in, okay, Scorpio? All right, cool. So we getting ready to go into the next one, which is Libra, okay? Shout out to all the Libras. Hey, WMG. WMG in the chat. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the Libras for Valentine's Day. Libras. What's going on with the Libras for Valentine's Day? Be careful with car issues, Libra. Car issues kept coming out. Okay, so be careful with car issues. It is showing that you will be looking somebody up or somebody's going to be looking you up. Ego's actually even here also. What's going on with the Libras? What's going on with the Libras for Valentine's Day? Take an Uber for Valentine's Day, Libras. All of y'all. Love triangle. Okay. Love triangle. Uh-oh, Libras. It's looking like somebody has you in a third party. You're going to be sharing somebody for Valentine's Day or somebody's going to be sharing you. And you'll know because they'll spend half the day with you. They'll spend the day with you, disappear tonight. Or they'll spend the night with you and they will disappear during the day. Okay? Typically, the guys that spend the night with the women is the main. Whoever he comes to see in the day is not the main. You're the side. Just know that. So if he comes to you during the day and he disappears at night, you're not the main. You're the side. Okay? Clarity. He went and told his main that he's going to get a haircut to come see you. Know that, okay? All right. No shade. I'm just letting y'all know. Maybe y'all don't know the sign. Maybe y'all avoid the sign. But he was with me from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then he left. And you was kind of like the pregame, okay? Valentine's Day edition, okay? So pay attention to that, okay? All right. Somebody's looking you up to. Somebody's stalking you. Or you're looking somebody else up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, Libras. Whatever y'all got going on, wrap it up. Welcome to 2026. These done got messier and messier and messier. Wrap it up for V-Day. Somebody needs that message. Not for everybody. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. So, if you plan on going out for Valentine's Day, take an Uber, Libra. Okay, once again, Libra's always unbothered no matter what. It does not never matter what's really going on. Libras, and I do get that a lot of time with Libras because you guys are so nonchalant. I think one of the most nonchalant signs that I ever met. And I believe because of that, you guys deal with so much because people like to push your button so hard, Libra, because it's kind of like, I got to break through that. I got to break through that, like, rock. I got to break through that wall. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. All right, Libras. So let's see what's going on with Careless car. Why Careless with the car with the Libras? Why? Ooh. The V-Day edition. Yeah, it has to do with parts. You see that part? It's a missing piece to the part of the car, or you didn't put a part in properly. You have to readjust a part in your car. Okay? That came out. And maybe you put it in yourself. Okay? Or you're waiting for a part. Either which way, it has to do with the part. So this has to do with maintenance, a maintenance problem. So it's not even a DUI. Could be though. Okay, because does it say repo, car issues? No car, careless. You know, careless, like drunken driving on a Valentine's Day. Don't do it. Just don't do it, okay? All right, looking up. Who's looking you up? Ooh, sheesh. Okay. Somebody that's looking you up, okay, wants to bring you balance. This is somebody recently who asked you, can you two go on vacation somewhere? Okay, this is somebody who asked you recently, you guys are already prepping for a vacation, wherever that is, okay? This person wants to bring you balance. What's the person's intentions, though? It's just to have fun. It's just to have fun. It's literally just to have fun, okay? Yeah, okay, after a tower moment, meaning that they actually, you're like a rebound, okay? You're the rebound for this Libra, okay? Libra, you're their rebound, meaning that they picked you because whoever they was supposed to initially be with on Valentine's Day did not pan out, okay? So then they said, oh, I know such and such is always available, okay? It's not the greatest thing, but you will get your way. It's given that you want this, okay? But it's going to be by default, okay? Because this person fell out with the other person to not receive that offer, okay? Standing on 10 behind that, okay? So, I mean, second best, but it is what it is, okay? All right, cool. Also, this could be a hardworking person. This is a hardworking man or hardworking woman. They have multiple jobs, okay? Trying to give you an idea of who's this person that's looking you up, okay? What happened with the third-party triangle? This card is in here. Not supposed to be in here. Okay, yeah, it's a love affair, Libra. This person is actually having a love affair with somebody else. Okay, as you can see. Romantic love affair, ex-fix, secret lover. Okay, Libra. Hi. Hey, Picket. Yep. So, yeah. Like I said, okay, so those Libras, I'm telling you, either which way, because it's a three-party triangle here, okay, with you, love affair here with this Libra, okay, and actually transmitted disease card that popped out, okay? So yeah, I would be careful, okay, not just with the vehicle on Valentine's Day, but the other vehicle down there, okay, if you pick up what I'm putting down, okay? Why the love triangle? Why the love triangle? Yeah, this person just feel like they got stabbed one too many times, about 10 times, or whatever happened to them. They felt like this person stabbed them 10 times, not literally or physically, okay, emotionally, okay, metaphorically, okay. But yeah, this person is literally just coming out of a heartbreak, okay, but they are coming to you, okay, this Libra. But they're still, like I said, looking up this person. They're still looking up this person. They're looking up this person. They're looking up you. Okay. They're still in, there's still a love cord and an entanglement between their old person and themselves, okay? But they will be with you on Valentine's Day, but their heart is still intertwined with this other person, to the point where they'll see them during the day and they'll come see you at night, or they'll be with them at night and then they'll be with you during, either which way, okay? It's been a while since I caught you. Hey Libra. Yes, girl. I was doing some lives last night. I'm back. I just took a little mental break for a minute. Clock it. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, be careful with that, Libra. Car issues, actually transmitted disease, love triangles, but you're unbothered. Okay. I want to see what's the vibe gonna be like, as far as like, what's the vibe gonna be like on Valentine's Day for Libra, or victory. Okay. It's going to be victory. Okay. You're going to feel victorious and unbothered no matter what. Okay. All right. Because something new is starting with you and somebody else fast. Is looking also, I believe the marriage card popped up somewhere here. I don't know where it went, but I seen it. It's giving marriage material. Okay. So that's good. Like, even though you're still hurt from this other person, Libra, I still see good things for you in the future with this other person. But the only problem with that is that when that type of love lingers, they typically always go back. You know what I mean? And I know the Libras hate to hear that, okay? That no matter how much I keep letting this person back in, they just can't get over this other person. So like I said, if it's Valentine's Day and they're with you during the day, but they disappear at night, you're the side chick. If they're not with you during the day, but they pop up at night, they have a side chick, okay? And you're the main, but they have a side chick. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know how that goes, okay? Promise you, I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been on both sides of the fence, okay? So I'm saying that to say I know, okay? Trust me. All right. So, okay. So we got that, right? And then we got the I want to see what else is going on. Like, what else? Let me get the rest of the vibe. I'm put the vibes oracle. Just want to see how the rest of your Valentine's Day gonna go. And don't get discouraged. So many people have sides nowadays that it's literally like, you know what I mean? Like, literally everywhere you go, everything comes with a side, even the food. Like, a side it don't matter where you go. Like, it is what it is. So what's gonna be the vibe overall with the Libra, the forecast for Valentine's Day 2026? What's gonna be the overall vibes? Try to enjoy yourself. Okay, possibilities with this new person, okay? Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. Possibilities with this new person, okay? Whoever this person is. What else is the other vibes? Anything else? Like I said, missing you. Let's talk reunion. It's wishy-washy, Libra. It's giving, you know, you want to move on with the new person, but you just can't get your mind loose of this old person. Okay, or vice versa, meaning that this person, yes, they want to start with you, but they can't. It's giving wishy-washy, whether it's you and them or them and you, because I'm getting both. I'm getting both of them. Okay, so that's gonna be the temperament. It's not ideal, but this is what the cards are saying. Okay, somebody's birthday is on actual Valentine's Day. Somebody's birthday. You're not for the Libra, but the person in question birthday is on Valentine's Day. I don't know what sign that is. What sign is that for Valentine's Day? But yeah, that person is showing up here. That just lets you know that their birthday is on Valentine's Day. Okay, it's kind of like confirmation. Somebody was like, is this my person? Let me get some zodiac signs for these people. What's the zodiac sign for this person in this love triangle with the Libra? Possibly could be a Leo, possibly could be an Aquarius. It could be a Gemini, or it can be a Pisces. Or also Libra, clarifying the Taurus, okay? Came out, okay? All right, cool. So at least you got a kind of view of who this person is, how they're moving, what to expect, okay? All right, clock it, okay? All right, let's go off to see what else. What's going on with the what's going on with the actually transmitted disease? I mean, it's self-explanatory, but let me see what these cards say. I don't know why I'm laughing. Like, let me see what the card is saying. Who is this person? Soraya, come here. Don't think I'm not paying attention to you because I'm on these cards. Okay, celebrity came out. Celebrity came out. Libra. Okay, so this person could be a celebrity. Okay, or this person is some type of debt, or they just have problems with the legal system, or they just actually went to a funeral. It's kind of giving you an idea of somebody that you met on Facebook dating, somebody that actually got locked up for fraud. Okay, so it's kind of giving you an idea of who this person is. And then I got New York City. Lastly, okay, I'll show you what that card looks like. This one right here. New York City. Okay. All right, Libra. So, yeah, if you plan on doing travel to New York City for Valentine's Day, I would probably not go. This person is going to give you something to go home with for real. And hopefully it's something you can actually treat. Okay? But other than that, you know, you have a date. It's just that this person is wishy-washy and this person is two places at one time. Are you going to put up with that, or are you going to lock it down? And now that you have the information that you need, you could pay attention for them signs. Is this person going to be, you know, around you all day, or is this person going to give you half a day? Okay? Knowing that they into some, they in an entanglement. Okay? All right, Libra. There y'all go for y'all reading for Valentine's Day. Hopefully that helped y'all get some type of understanding with that. Like I said, I only can read what the cards say. It still looks good though. You're unbothered. You know, you're having a great time. But you know, somebody is in the background playing games, and these cards definitely want to let you know that. Okay, like, hey, boop, there's somebody else there, hiding in the wind, waiting for you to slip up so they could snatch your little sugar muffin or whatever you call them. Okay, but yeah, it's a third party going on over there somewhere. All right, cool. So the next thing we getting ready to go to, I think that's my daughter getting ready to come in the door. Excuse me if y'all hear some noise. Yeah, that's her. All right, cool. So the next one we getting ready to do is Libra. We getting ready to do Aries. Okay, shout out to all the Aries. Hush, 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 hush. Hey, boo. Shout out to, why you smiling? See, I'm in my mood. I'm doing the V-Day edition. Okay, cool. So now we getting ready to get into Aries. Okay. Let's see what Aries got going on. Let's see what the Aries got going on. Okay, Aries. Why is there so many people wasting people's time? Why is it so many people wasting people's time on Valentine's Day? Please be with somebody you just want to be with. Please. Just save yourself the headache and just be with the person you want to be with, please. Because this is the second one. This is the second one. Hold on, Sarah. Didn't I just take you to the dog park? I don't know why you got all this energy and I wore you out for a whole hour. How you got all this energy, girl? You want to say hi? Come on. That's what it is. Say hi to everybody, too. They say y'all like my outfit. Yeah, you went to Woggy Park. Aw, I love you. Okay, say bye. Oh, shoot. Love my dog. Soraya the Star. That's her name. Don't wear it out. All right, y'all. So, back to the Aries. Ooh, okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Because Aries just gave me a headache. Okay. we have into you, okay? And then we have fake accounts, okay? We got wasting time, scarcity tactics, fake smiles, and child services. Aries. Why is all of this going on Valentine's Day? I don't know. Okay? But I'm gonna need oracles and the way tarot for this. Because this is a lot going on. This is actually scary. Like I hate this for y'all. Okay, but what am I gonna do when the cards already came out? Okay, but I'm gonna read it and see what happens. Okay, so what's going on with into you? Let's get to who's into you first. Okay, because this is good. It means that you're gonna have support. Okay. Okay, so somebody that's into you, right, Aries, is actually coming around at a time when you're going through bankruptcy, okay, and they're actually coming to give you money. I love to hear it, Aries, okay? Seems about the only good card that came out of this is that you're going to have emotional support, okay, going through whatever it is that you're getting ready to go through, okay? However, somebody that has been wasting your time, right, with scarcity tactics, okay, concerning children and calling child services on you, okay, coming around with fake smiles, okay, so you're actually going to desperately need this support with this person, okay, because they're trying to come in and raise hell right around the Valentine's Day holiday to add insult to injury. Okay, Aries, and that's because they're miserable, and misery loves company, but you have somebody coming here to save the day. Okay, so that's a great thing. Okay, but they are stalking you in the fake accounts, as you can see with that. They're stalking you with the fake accounts. All right, let's see why the fake accounts. Why? I mean, we know why, but I just want to just see what the cards say. Why the fake accounts? This is somebody that was living with you. It's somebody that also owes you money. This person borrowed money from you. Okay, they act uninterested, but they're the one snitching. They're the one calling ACS, child services, whatever they call that in your county or your state. They're the ones that's doing it. So that's why they're stalking you from fake accounts, because you don't block them. You clearly blocked them, or they wouldn't have to create a fake account. Okay, Aries. Okay, but they're uninterested. They act uninterested. Okay, but they owe you money. Okay, I also got bad karma. They having bad karma for whatever it is that y'all broke up. That's why they're going through a financial situation. But look, stalking cyber. Look, it still keeps coming up. Stalking. I can't make this up. Stalker, cyber. Okay, for the Aries. Fake account. So be careful. Okay, and then the spirit guide says jackpot. Okay, meaning that I'm right on the money, but also because money is out here twice, jackpot always, this could be like jackpot, like, you know, right on the money, like you needed to hear this, Aries. And it's like, if this resonates, definitely subscribe, because you're going to need to follow up with this, because when it involves children, I don't play about the children. One thing I do not do is play about the children, okay? I do not play. Anybody that knows me knows that, okay? So with that being said, okay, this person is miserable. They're going to the lowest of the lowest of the lows, making up lies about you, fake smiles, stalking you, creating fake accounts, okay? But you hit the jackpot with meeting this new person, okay, that's going to help you out financially, okay, Aries? But also at the same token, okay, this is a little pesky situation. Like you're gonna, more than likely, you're gonna have to move. Okay, that's why I saw the moving card in here. Because, yeah, you already know this. You already let this person know where you live. So, you know, until they get it in their derriere to stop messing with you, then they'll stop. All right. Until then, prepare for this getting ready to come up. Okay. And I feel like the calling child services on you was like a scarcity tactics, trying to get you stressed out. Don't. If you know you're not doing anything wrong, you know, your kids got proper bedding, your refrigerator's full, they go to school, all the immunizations is up, you're not on any type of drugs, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if it's otherwise, you got something to worry about. Okay? Just know that, okay? All right. With that being said, let's ask at the overall temperament of your Valentine's Day. Sorry for those who's actually dealing. Let me see who this annoying person is. I got to get down to the bottom of it. You know that. This person could be a Virgo. This person could be a Sag, Aries, Capricorn, or Gemini. One more. Pisces or Cancer. Okay, so there goes your answer. If you was looking to kind of see who that could possibly. Let me see what's on the top of these cards. Yeah, I'm trying to. You got balance coming in though. No worries. You got balance coming in with this person. But let me tell you something. Every time I look at this card, every time, speaking of the devil, every time I look at this card, there's this weirdo, right? This guy that I actually used to date. And I've had these cards for so long. Do you know that this weirdo, the temperance card with balance, he literally sat here and scratched the whole surface, almost scratched the face off of the person. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's all scratched up. Look at that. I'll show it to you from the side. What a weirdo, right? I'm so glad I dumped him. What a fucking weirdo. And I hope you watching me because you're, you know, what a weirdo. And like, out of all the cards, you know what I mean? Out of all the cards, right? The temperance with balance card. I guess probably wishing me bad luck that I don't have balance in my life. One thing about it and two things for certain. Devil, please be still. Because God is always going to bless me and prepare a table, just like you see in front of your face. Clock it. Clock it, okay? So I don't know who did it, but I can 100% be sure it's him, okay? Because the timing of when he came around, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, what is this? Like, who? Mental institution. Mental institution, okay? All right, cool. So, moving forward, okay? Balance is coming in, okay? Also, let me see what else is coming in. Balance is coming in. All right, a much-needed vacation is coming in, or a move. Remember, this new man is coming in, or a female. Y'all gotta move. You're going to move. Okay, so you are going to actually. I'm glad this came out because Aries, you are actually going to move away with this person. All right, and finally escape. So now, once you do that, stay off social media. Don't show your new apartment. You'd be surprised. People could take pictures, even of the inside. Okay. Okay. You'll be surprised. Okay. So don't take pictures of the inside of your home either. Okay. You have a stalker on the loose. Okay. Also, you know, with this new person, you guys are clearly, okay, having a good time. If I can pick this up without, you guys are clearly having a great time. Okay. With the double card. So you guys are having a blast. Money coming in. Money's looking good. This person, that's the reason why they're trying to do all these tactics on you, Aries, because you up. You up and they stuck. You up and they stuck. Clock it. And let me tell you something. People hate when you leave them and your whole life elevates. Okay, because God most of the times will not take you to your new level, okay, until you get rid of that double. Clock it. Clock it. Okay? Clock it. Okay? All right, cool. So every year you got your work cut out for you, right? But congratulations, okay, with this new person, helping you get it out of the debt, supporting you mentally. Look how they're holding you mentally, emotionally, supportive, into you. Good chemistry, good vibes, and positive. Okay, clock it. Okay, Aries. So don't feel bad. I mean, half of us got stalkers, baby. Look, I feel sorry for the ones that's stalking me. I'm untouchable. I really am. Like I'm unfuckable for real. I really am. So it's kind of like, don't waste your time. You better off spending that time trying to find a new person. For real. Find something better to do with your time. Please do. Okay? All right. So now that we have that, we're going to go into the next one. Let's see who else is coming up. We're getting ready to do Taurus next. Taurus. What's going to happen with you? And it's funny, my daughter just came in the room. Taurus. Let's see what y'all got going on. Let me put some more smoke in the air. Get the vibes going. Got my Palo Santo. I like to mix my Palo Santo, a little sage. I'm different. I like it all. If you're a Taurus, put some bulls in the room. Put some bulls ears in the room. If you're a Taurus, how's your Valentine's Day gonna go? Okay, Valentine's Day edition. Taurus Valentine's Day edition. Yo, I don't know why I be going through it with my sage. Am I the only one, or is it other people too? My sage be burning crazy. Okay. All right. Got some nice aroma going on. All right, Taurus. We going down the line. Still how you have to do Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I already did Scorpio. I already did Libra. I already did Aries. Okay, we're on Taurus. What's going on with the Tauruses? Okay. Mm-hmm. What's going on with the Tauruses? Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting, Taurus, is this actually, when it shows up like this and it's a girl and a guy, I'm getting like a sneaky type of vibe, okay? I'm getting very sneaky. I'm getting, this person is hooked on you, but I'm getting that this, like more than likely you or them already had somebody else lingering around, okay? Only because theft, robbery, loss, either physically or emotional came up, okay? Also, we got hooked, and then we got bad reputation that fell right behind that, okay? And then we have bad habits, and then we have same-ish, different day, okay? And then we have in your head over-analyzing and over-analyzing and stress, okay? So what that means is, like what I'm getting from that is more than likely you guys are not supposed to be together. I get like bad reputation, bad habits, like bad, bad, bad. I keep getting same-ish, different day. This is somebody that you already been down this roller coaster with already before. I'm getting, and most importantly, all right, hooked and then theft. Okay, so somebody stole somebody from somebody. Okay, hopefully it is not stole something physical, but I'm getting like emotional theft. Okay, this is possibly someone, like I said, that somebody that you've been through this roller coaster with before, and they're here to take you back on the roller coaster again, because this person is on the same-ish, different day. A lot of people think that you can change people, but you can't change people. Okay, my love. They're always going to be the same person that they are here today and yesterday. They may act like they changed, tell you this big old story, and try to gaslight you and blow literal smoke up your ass. They will blow literal smoke up your behind. Okay? Literally. Okay? But they ain't changing. Okay? Because they back to their addictions, their bad habits. They can't let go. They can't release it for whatever reason, okay? Okay. Nevertheless, okay, let's see what's going to be the temperament, okay? What's going to be the vibe, okay? All right. Why theft? Let's go into why. All right. Why theft? Why? Yeah, this person got many options. Came right at the top. About like 7 different ones. Okay. Also, this person is hooked, which came out the next card. They're hooked to somebody of the past, somebody that they saw a future with. Okay. Also, bad habit, bad reputation. Even though this person looks at this person with a bad reputation, whoever this other person is, they still look at them as marriage material. Okay. So it's giving, you know, for a good time, not a long time, and that's okay sometimes. Okay, it's okay to be a good time and not a long time, okay? Because most of relationships in 2026 are just as such. For a good time, not a long time, okay? What is the bad habits? And this could be you or them. This could be you still stuck on an ex. Like, keep that in mind. It's not always somebody else. It could be you also, meaning that maybe you're still stuck on your ex. Okay. Maybe you're the one with all the options. All right. You know, maybe you still look at the ex as marriage material, even though no matter what y'all been through. So this could be either or. Keep that in mind when I'm doing this reading, okay? So it's not always you. It could be them also, or you and them, okay? All right. Bad habits. What's up with the bad habits with the Taurus? What's the bad habits about? Okay, bad habits. Bad habits also at the bottom card came out Scorpio, Death card. Okay, so it's a Scorpio involved. Okay, and then we do have the Four of Swords. Okay, we do have the Four of Swords. Okay, meaning that like this is the fourth time go round. I keep saying same ish, different day. This person's not changing. Okay, this is like a merry-go-round. One time this sometime this person is up, next time the person is down. Then they around, they around, they coming back around again. I hear like round and round we go, round and round we go. Okay, I have round and round we go. Okay, yep. Fights, upheaval. Nah, it's yeah. Trying to find the strength. Yep, either you're in love with somebody else or they're in love with somebody else. Okay, but it's just giving somebody's lingering, right? There's lingerings between you and somebody else, or your person and somebody else. There's lingering going on though. Clock that. Okay, now the same ish different day, right? Taurus, why is this person on the same ish different day? I got this literally for Aries too. It's like and it happens because it's like Valentine's Day exposes so many people and so many relationships that you really find out what part that person plays in your life, right? Because it's like, did they spend the whole day with you, or did they spend the half a day with you? If they even care to spend a half a day with you, that means that you're important on their roster, because most of these men are dealing with about 4 different people, bare minimum. Okay, and an occasional prostitute here and there. Okay, and an occasional prostitute. Let's just put it like that. Here and there. Okay, I kid you not. All right. Same ish, different day. What type of timing is this person on? So it's Taurus is giving have fun. Here for a good time, not a long time. I keep getting here for a good time, and that's okay. Like I had a bunch of phone people's here for a good time, not a long time. It's never no sweat on my back. Okay, yeah, this person is not serious, not trying to get an offer, not trying to give an offer. Okay, just trying to find balance of how to put you into their schedule, on their roster, on their time. Okay, Judgment in reverse. Okay, meaning that this person is not judging you because you can't judge them. Okay, also same is what else is this time? What other time is this person on? What other time is this person on? Yeah, just this person is damaged goods. That's why this person won't settle down with nobody. It doesn't make a difference who they are, because this person is the 8 of Swords. This person been this person has been betrayed too many times, to the point where their heart is cold. Could possibly even be a narcissistic person. Okay, they have no heart. Okay, but you know, here for a good time, not a long time, nevertheless, like I said. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I keep saying that. Just because so you're not disheartened, like, oh my God. I mean, most of these ninjas and females have about 2, 3, 4 people. We're in 2026, unfortunately. We're not in the early 70s and 60s anymore, where it was real love and, you know, people who traditionally probably had like one side they maybe saw. You know what I mean? Now it's like a free for all. It's like dog eats dog type world. Okay. All right, cool. Let's see what the mood is gonna be like. What's the vibes? What's the overall vibes gonna be like? Okay. Hidden, masked. Psychopath. Not good. Although you'll be in your feminine energy, you're gonna be up for it. But this is hidden mask. This is a hidden mask relationship. 2 people that 9 out of 10 don't belong together. Multiple people involved on both sides. I'm getting still stuck on other people. looking at this other person. They claim, when somebody says, oh, I don't mess with him or her because blah, 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 blah. And they just can't stop talking about it. They're looking at them as marriage material. So this is a person that's going to be, unfortunately, Taurus, here for a good time, not a long time. Okay. And it is what it is. Let's see as far as like, what's the vibes with them and the other person? How do they truly feel about the other person? Just in case the Taurus wants to know. Or cross watchers. Salty. Regrets. They actually want to go on a vacation with that person. Or you do. So like I said, it's to be you or them. It doesn't have to be them. Or it should be you too. How else does this person feel about this person? Toxic arguments, incomparable. Okay. So it's just, yeah, toxicity. This person is very toxic, has multiple people, still has emotional ties to other people. Okay. Nevertheless. Okay. This is your person. Let me see who this person is for the Tauruses. Could be a Aries, could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini, could be a Libra, could be a Sag, could be a Leo. Okay, so if you was trying to figure out, kind of narrow it down, figure out who that was, there goes your signs. Stuff to be careful for. Okay, let's see what to be careful for. You always do a little careful. What to be careful for Valentine's Day? Regret. This is somebody that's close to the neighborhood. Neighborhood card came out. Neighborhood, okay? If you're going out for Valentine's Day, don't drive. Stay off the road. It says it right there. Road, okay? But this is regrets. Literally, the card neighborhood came out. So it's going to be somebody close to your neighborhood. All right, if you're trying to figure out who this person was. Okay, yeah. So you're going to find out on Valentine's Day, unfortunately. Okay, I hate that for y'all. Prepare for that, okay? Have a backup plan, Tauruses, okay? Have a backup plan, meaning that, shit, keep you a number 2, just in case what you're doing today. You got somebody going tonight and vice versa for the fellas. But this person is here for a good time, not a long time. Bad habits, bad reputation, still emotionally tied up with somebody else. This is the thinking of the past of a relationship with them and another person, or that's you. Is dating like 7 different people. Okay, yeah, okay, theft. Okay, emotional theft. Okay, so okay, I pull out 3 more cards. Just how everything else is going to turn out for Valentine's Day for the Tauruses. How everything else is going to turn out for the Tauruses Valentine's Day 2026. Okay, I see money. A lot of y'all going to be making money. All right, in the nighttime. Okay, and you're just going to be on your bullshit. Meaning that you're not all going to be together up there in your head also. You're not even really concerned with all of this. Okay, it's more so I'm here for my coins, get my money. I'm not going to let anybody stress me out. In case hurrah is what I hear. Like, what will be, will be. You know what I mean? The truth is not ours. You'll see. I don't know what's on that game, but in case hurrah, that song came out. Okay, all right, y'all. So prepare for that. I mean, like, damn, these 2 signs got the same thing back to back. Taurus and Aries. They got the same thing back to back. We're gonna go to Cancer next. Cancer's gonna be next. And y'all can watch this back later. Cancer's gonna be next. If you're a Cancer, put the crabs in the room. Put a crab in the room if you're a Cancer. And I'm excited to do y'all reading for Valentine's Day so y'all can get a little heads up of what's getting ready to happen, y'all. So y'all could, so y'all could know. Mine just giving, well, shoot, can we have 4 girlfriends? You don't see me mad. All right. Let's see what's going on. But Cancer, Valentine's Day 2026. Cancer, Valentine's Day 2026. What's going on with the Cancers? This is toxic. It's giving toxic for everybody. It's giving toxic for everybody. I'm letting y'all know. It's giving toxic. What happened? Everybody should just stay home for 2026 and Valentine's Day, except for me. I don't mind polygamy. Oh, God. Once again. Okay. All right. All right, Cancer. So it's giving, right? Somebody has made some fake accounts, Cancer. Okay. They're stalking you. Cyberbullying. Worse than that, they're saying anything and just making up shit. A rat. Okay, so be careful for a rat in your circle, okay? You know this person. Same shit, different day. Okay? Theft came out. Okay? I don't know what type of Valentine's Day reading this is. Cause baby, there's good cards in this deck. There's very good cards in this deck. So there's bad cards and there's good cards. Why does everybody cards keep coming out bad? I do not know. And I already done smoked these cards twice. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on with the fake accounts. Why the fake accounts for the Cancer? Why? Oh, rather, who is this? You got to get down to it. You got to figure out who's the rat. Find your peace with your current state. It's saying, Spirit Guide is saying, like, forget about all of that. If they don't even want to go down the rabbit hole of who this person is. Cancer. They're saying, find your peace. Okay? And in your current state. You can forget about everything else. Okay? As far as stalker, who's the stalker? Who's the stalker? Past life connection. So there's somebody from the past. Just know that. Somebody from the past. Okay. Cyberbullying. Yeah, this person is not trying. This is somebody you possibly was married to. This person is not trying to move on. This person is not trying to move on. Past life connection. Endings that bring healthy beginnings, meaning that you're possibly the one that moved on. Not even possibly, you are. You're actually getting ready to get married or engaged. And this person is like creating fake accounts saying that your significant other is actually dealing with other people, creating drama. Unnecessary drama, Cancer. They're trying to throw a wedge in your ish. Okay? Saying anything, making up shit. I cannot make this up. Okay? Look, ends that bring healthy beginnings. They're stalking that, which says you are being bullied online, right? And they are and has suffered from it, okay, etc. Okay, right? And that's what they're trying to ruin, okay? What you have going on the other side, okay, Cancer? What's new? How they said a hit dog gonna holla. Okay, a hit dog is gonna holla. Because, you know, and it's crazy because it's like people swear to God like they're the prize. Okay, so if you're the prize and we broke up, why do you care what I'm doing? Why do you care what's going on with my life? If you're the prize, you should be good. Go off and enjoy your happy life and be the best that you can be, okay? The fact that you're still worrying about what I'm doing and we're no longer together speak volumes of who's really the prize, because you should be able to move on perfectly without feeling any type of guilt, feeling any type of loss, because a loss is not a loss, right? Some losses are wins, right? Okay? That's why Stephon Diggs looked the way he did at the Super Bowl, because he lost more than just the game. His whole life fell apart in a blink of an eye. Okay, literally. No shade. Okay. All right. What are the stuff that they're making up about you? Yeah, trying to break. I told you, trying to break your peace and your happiness. Trying to break your peace and your happiness. Same-ish, different day. What type of timing are they on for the Cancer? Same-ish, different day. Yeah. Right? They're trying to break your new, they're trying to get a hold of your new experiences, your job, or partner. And I believe it's a partner or partner that keeps coming up, Cancer. Don't let nobody, you know, it's crazy that people allow, right, other people and come to infiltrate their relationships with gossips. And let me tell you something. If I really love a person, there's nothing nobody could come tell me about that man. I don't care if you show me a picture with him on a dinner date. He kissing this girl in the mouth. You know, whatever. If I really love that person, I'm gonna have a conversation with him and we gonna fix it. Right? For anybody to allow somebody to come into your relationship when you claim you love this person and just to say anything and make up fake news and just say anything, right? When you don't really know the full spectrum of it, just speaks volumes of who you are as a person, because you'll let anybody come infiltrate your relationship at a drop of a dime, which means it had no substance. It was built on quicksand and not cement. Because anything that's built on a really solid foundation can't be, okay, fucked with. It can't be messed with. It can't be entered. Okay, nothing. And that's why you know, a lot of relationships are going into polygamy, because people just rather just be real. Yeah, you're gonna mess with some people every now and then, and I'm gonna mess with some people every now and then, and meet me halfway. Make sure that, but at the end of this joyride, we're all straight. Okay, I can't make this shit up. Okay, but it be the ones that's lying, scheming in the background, not living in their truth, that usually hit the fan. Okay, and it ain't for everybody. Okay, but it is what it is. Okay, all right, cool. I don't know what my dog love to look outside. All right, cool. So as far as theft, what's going on with theft and Cancer? Emotional. Yeah, it's just this obsession this other person got with you. That keeps coming up. Obsessed. Look at this person stalking you. I can't make it like these cards. Like the same. It's different decks. I could go to a whole nother deck. That's why I try to explain you. When the message is meant to get to you, right? I'm using, as you can see, 2 different decks. And I'm about to use another deck, and I'm gonna go again. And I bet you the same doggone story gonna come out all over again. And these decks, look at this one. Look, the word success. Look, successful. Like, it's positive words in here. It's positive cards. You know, but all of this is leading to somebody trying to break up what you and somebody else got going on, and you're allowing it. That's why this message was meant to hit home. You're allowing it, Cancer. You're allowing that to happen in your relationship. So you deserve exactly what you get, because you let anybody infiltrate and tell you anything. Or maybe you were just looking for something. You see, when people are already looking for something, it's not hard to convince them. If they was already looking for something, if they was already looking to get out that relationship, if they was already in a relationship and they can't financially afford you and they don't want another bill, they'll look for something, okay? So, you know, if you're on the counterpart of this, right, and that person is looking for something, let them go. Let me help you look for stuff, okay? Let me help you go. I don't need to be sleeping with the enemy, with people who are co-conspirating with other peoples against me, okay? You can miss me with that. I'll pass, okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to do it again to show y'all. I'll pull a hole in the deck, okay? What's going on with the big accounts? Okay, stability, performance, and grounding. Yep. Just knocking you off your square. Knocking you off your square. What's going on with the stalker? Poker face. Somebody that acts like they don't, you know, they don't care about you anymore. They moved on. That's a lie. Cyberbullying in this relationship for what? It's going to keep coming out the same thing. Look at this. Wedding rings that paired up with this. I told y'all. This is somebody who's trying to break a union. You guys are about to get married. You guys are about to get married, or you're already married. And this person is trying to stop y'all from moving forward, keeping you off balance, knocking you off your square. All right, clock that T. Okay? Trying to mess with your peace. What else they trying to mess up with this relationship? Trying to stop that ship from sailing. Trying to stop that ship from sailing. You guys are probably possibly preparing to have a wedding out of the country. They're trying to stop that ship from sailing. And you're allowing it. Anything else? Same shit, different day, doing what? Clarity, truth, honor, protection, determination. Sword and roses. They're trying to cut that rose at the vine. Clock it. They're trying to cut that rose, hence Valentine's Day, at the vine. Okay? They don't want to see this summer wedding I'm getting in my head, and it's Cancer. This is a very particular reading. Because your spirit guides, Cancer, are trying to save this union, but the devil is a lie. And we all know that. And they sent this serpent, this snake, this rat, okay? Suck them on you. Sick them on you, okay? To try to break up this union. Don't let it happen. Cancer, if you are engaged or you are married or you, whatever your situation is, and you know you're supposed to be moving forward with it, go move full force ahead. Full force ahead. Make this person even madder, okay, than what they already are. Okay? Focusing too much on a situation, they need to take a step back. They realize that they're spending way too much time stalking you. Way too much. Anything else, lastly? So stay strong, Cancer. Yeah. New phase, new regrowth, change mind, rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Okay, so this marriage, right? I'm going to show y'all. Can't make this up. This marriage, this wedding, okay, Cancer, that you're about to have is divine. Okay, it is written in the Bible. It is meant for you and that person to lock in and see each other through the pearly gates, which a lot of marriages don't make it. Okay, because they break up, they fornicate, you know, they do all types of things, and so one typically makes it through the gate and the other one doesn't. The other one goes straight to where? H-E-L. You finish the rest. Okay, all right. So don't let this person, okay, send you to H-E-L and you got the other word. Okay, go on ahead into the sunset with this. Just look at this. This is you. This is them. Look at that. Miserable. I'm talking about losing sleep. Okay? I'm talking about this person, look, they losing sleep. And they know it. That's the crazy part. Focusing too much on the situation needs to take a step back. They're borderline mental. You're going to have to move if they know where you live. Because they could come with the pum-pum. Okay? And we don't want that. Okay? Because this person is giving, wait, look. They could come with the pum-pum. I can't make it up. It's in the picture. They having thoughts of that also. So, with that being said, okay, it's time to get on, be strong. Okay? It's time to, sometimes you got to invest in that new address. And I know if you was thinking it, if you was even thinking it, I'm right. Okay? Let's look to see who this person is. Would it be a zodiac sign? Because I'm kind of scared. Oh, y'all. Aries, Libra. Cancer. Could be a Pisces or Leo. Could be an Aquarius or a Virgo. Okay, so be careful, y'all. Okay, because this person is very much out and about and looking to seek and destroy. All right, so we getting ready to move on. I think I spent, I was so deep in this. I didn't even pull 3 sets for any other sign but this sign. But that's because I hate domestic violence. This person gives stalker, domestic violence, mentally unstable. And I felt like, you know, for the Cancer's sake, for the safety of the Cancer, I had to go into real close detail. Just to show you that even with 3 decks, the temperament never changed. You know what I mean, about this person. And you and your significant other, who is either engaged or you guys are married, are going off into the right path, okay? And you don't need this. You don't need this right now, okay? Don't listen to any gossip. Don't start digging into your ex's past, right? Meet that person where they're at. You know, they'll start digging up dirt and, oh, this person, and they got this charge and that charge, and bringing up criminal records, or, you know, just bringing up stuff that's irrelevant. You know what I mean? So the next one we getting ready to go into is, we getting ready to go into Leo. So far we already did Aries, Taurus, Cancer. We getting ready to do Leo. We did Libra and we did Scorpio. Okay, I'm probably gonna break this up because this is kind of long. I think I'm gonna do Leo, Virgo, and Gemini. And then I'm gonna do Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces tomorrow. I might just do Leo and Virgo and then leave Gemini and everybody else for tomorrow. I'm gonna break this up into 2. Because I like to really read. I don't like to rush through it. I like to really, you know what I'm saying? I like to really read y'all cards, okay? And it's a Valentine's Day edition, so we still got a couple of days. Okay, what's going on with Leo? Valentine's Day 2026. Okay, we got a romantic love affair. We got played out. Okay, we got money. Somebody's going to be getting a lot of money. We got flowers. We got partying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's going on with Leo? 2026. Okay, happiness hater. Okay. Finally, a good read. Okay. All right. So, Leo, I mean, you got the flowers. You got the champagne going. You got the, you know, sexy love affair. This person is sexy. I'm talking about some drop dead, gorgeous, boom, boom, let's go to my room type, okay? But you have a happiness hater, okay? Lingering, that feels like you should have been with me for Valentine's Day. Why are you with this person? Okay, but it is what it is because that's where your heart draws you to, okay? Who's this person you're going to spend Valentine's Day with? Leo, a Virgo or a Capricorn, a Cancer or a Libra, or an Aquarius or a Cancer. Heavy on the Cancer came out twice, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on with the romantic love affair. You know, love affairs is cool, but I don't prefer them. But love affairs, like, it's giving sneaky. Sometimes sneaky is what it is. It's sneaky. So it's exciting, but nevertheless, everything good must come to an end when it's sneaky. Because God don't bless no mess. God never blesses a mess, my love. Never. All right. So romantic love affair. Hold on. What's going on with the romantic love affair? Person looks at you like an object, like a Barbie doll, like somebody to just run around and have fun with, okay? They are warming up to an offer, though. They're warming up to an offer. Just know that, okay? Meaning that they're close. You know, they're still looking at you as somebody to have fun with, but they're like, I think that Becky girl may have some potential. I think David might have some potential after all, okay? I get David. I get Catherine. Names coming up to my head is Bobby, Samantha, Derek, Kathy, Deborah, Jordan. Okay, so if that resonates with you, okay, those are the names that came up. What do they find played out though? So they're warming up, but they found something played out. What is it? Oh, the fact that you have the options. Leo, the fact that you have too many options, they feel like, how are you going to fit me in? Okay, but anybody that's willing to give you money, because people don't play about their money, okay, they're taking you serious. Okay, so don't overlook that, because you may be entertaining a joker when you have somebody that really wants to invest into you. And, well, who you think is going to take you more seriously? The one that is actually dishing out the money, or the one that's playing around? Okay, so what's clarify the money? What's going on with the money? Yeah, they want control. They're willing to spend their money to grab control of you, who are all over the place. Leo, I'm going to grab a hold of this, Leo. You're not going to keep playing with me. Okay, I'm hearing. They look at you as theirs. Theirs. Okay? They want to give you this offer. You should let them. If you wanted to know, you should let them. Okay, I see stability here. Right? But just like anything else, because you're entertaining so many people, you do have a happiness hater here. There's a happiness hater in the mix. Okay? Kissing ass. Yeah, they know somebody is fighting for your love. This is a fight. This is a fight, Leo, between two people. They know that there is an ass kisser in the mix trying to take their boo. They know. If you didn't think that they know. I'm letting you know, okay? This person also, their competition, they know, is more famous. They're not really stable. They're just more famous, right? They could possibly be a streamer. They can possibly be an athlete. They can possibly be into TV or acting, okay? This person has the popularity, but they have the money. They have the money, okay? But they feel like this person is just going to be a hangman in your relationship, meaning that, yeah, you're just going to be hanging around. Okay, but I'm going to get you to the point. I'm going to get this Leo to the point where you're going to eventually be feeling like this. They want to get this person in this mold, okay? Always partying. What do you want to say about that? What does your person want to say about always partying? Ooh. What does this person want to say about always partying? Okay. Yeah, they said, look, I don't even care how much you want to party. I got the finances to pay for it. And this person, this is a competition. I'm getting. This person is competing heavy, okay, for this position. Okay, this is not somebody that if you thought this person was gonna let up easy, they're not, because they are heavily into you. You're their everything. You're their world. Actually, also as well. So look at you as family. What's their intentions? Because just because they want you bad doesn't mean their intentions good. It could just be a competition for your love, but doesn't mean. What's their intentions? Yeah, they in it for the fight. They just don't want to lose. They don't want a broken heart. And they feel like they got the money to back it up. They just don't want to lose. They want to be undefeated. They're the type of person that just never gives up. Like, take whose bitch? Whose bitch you thought you were taking? You thought you was taking my bitch? Good luck with that. Okay, because this person is up for the fight, Leo. Hands down. When I talk about this person is up for the fight, I don't know why I got these new nails. So, I like my nails. Yeah. But yeah, this person is up for the fight, Leo. They look at you as their addiction. They're addicted. They're addicted to you. Who are you going to choose? Let's ask. Are you going to choose the popularity or the money? Person with the money. Or who should you choose? Yeah, like who should the Leo choose? Money or fame? Mr. Money or Mr. Fame? Or Mrs. Fame or Mrs. Money? Either or. Remember, this is multi-gender. Who should they choose? Who should the Leo choose? I like was thinking about it. Third time the charm. Who should Leo choose? Person with the money. Right at the top. Person with the coin. Okay? But it's like you and that other person, you like them better, Leo. I'm getting like you like the other person better, even though they're not more financially stable than the person with the money, the one that has the fame. A lot of people have fame and no money. Believe that. Look at Offset. Ha ha, no shade. Clock that. Clock the T. Okay? Look at Offset, for example. Okay? Wants alimony. But, you know, he's Offset. Right? But after a time, okay, of a tower moment, you and this person's going to have to go through a tower moment in order for this person to take full control and get a new beginning with you. There is going to be a fight to the end. This is not going to be, this person is willing to carry this all the way to the end till they get you. And I'm getting it's not because they love you like that. It's because they don't lose fights. Okay? If they even smell somebody's in the competition with them, they up for it. Okay? They're up for it all the way together. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. New beginning. And there you have it, Leo. Somebody is fighting for you. Like, I love this story. I love it for me. Yeah, fight over me, baby. Don't give up on me. Okay? Tame me. Tame me, okay? Like, yeah, never let me go, okay? Them the ones I like. If somebody just so easily and willing to give up like that, please move over for the next warrior. Because I need a nigga that's going to jump on that horse. Okay? I need a nigga that's going to grab me by the mouth. Go sit down. Okay? Yeah. That's just me. Everybody's different. But yeah, I like a little fight. I like a little fight. Show me that you trying to be around. Feel me? If any old man could just come around and take my love like that, I don't want you. I need a man that's going to make sure that he fight for my love. And I want a man that I'm going to fight for his. Rain, sleet, snow, draw. I don't care how many females come and go. Clock it. All right. So we getting ready to do next. Because now I did Aries. We did Taurus. We did Leo. We did Libra. We did Scorpio. I'm going to break this into two because it's getting too long. Last one I'm getting ready to do is it a Gemini or a Virgo here? Is there a Gemini or a Virgo watching? Depending on what y'all type in, I'm going to do either or. If there's a Virgo here, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Or if there is a Gemini. So type in Virgo or Gemini in the room. And then I'm going to do that sign. If not, then I'm going to just pick one. Because I'm about to do the signs of the people that's actually watching. That's why I'm asking. If not, I'm just going to pick a random one. I'll give y'all a minute to put that in the room. If not, I'm going to go ahead. Okay. So we getting ready to do, let's do Virgo. Okay. Yeah, let's do Virgo since y'all didn't want to speak up. So let's do Virgo. Okay. Y'all love watching me, huh? Y'all love watching me, huh? It's okay. All right. What's going on with the Virgo? Put some likes in the room. Make sure you like the room so we can get into the algorithm too as you coming in. Please like the room, subscribe. Usually in the description, the link in the bio of how you get a private reading, okay? With yours truly via video live. Click it. Okay, so let's see. Virgo. How's Virgo Valentine's gonna go? Virgo Valentine's Day. Okay, you got checking your wallet, checking somebody online, or they're checking you. Rejected, but also feeling in the same token that you dodged the bullet. Somebody's hating on your shine. Your light irritates their demons. Okay. So this is a person that is not well off, Virgo, who is looking you up on Valentine's Day to see what you're doing. Okay. This is possibly somebody that rejected you or you rejected them. And I'll figure out which one. Okay. But nevertheless, you feel like that's cool. I feel like I dodged a bullet. I don't need the headache. Because possibly this person was running your pockets. Okay. Or just was a financial burden on you you did not need. Okay. You could be ignoring them or they're ignoring you. Okay, so somebody got blocked. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So it's giving single and just had broken up with somebody, but you feeling light about it because you dodged a bullet, and we'll see what the vibe is going to be moving forward. Okay, this is giving a new breakup, Virgo, recently. Okay, very recent. Why broke ass? Why broke ass for the Virgo? Why broke ass? Okay, yeah, this is somebody that you feel like always had options, very popular, very attractive person, but you still think about what you guys had with them. Okay, so you look back, okay, at what you had with them, or they look back at what they had with you. Okay, but you guys can't seem to get on the same page. You guys are like trying to find each other in the night with a flashlight. Literally. Okay. Why are they looking you up then? This person has so many options. Why are they looking you up now? Okay, because they're still in love with you. Virgo, they still are in love with you some type of way. They still connected to you. So they still check up on you. There was some reason why you guys just couldn't get it together. So you guys are both single, I'm getting. You're ignoring them. I'm getting multi. You're ignoring them. They're ignoring you. But it was a judgment made. Whatever judgment that made, I'm letting you know, Virgos, right now, it was final. Meaning that that breakup was final. You're not going to see them again. They're not going to see you. You're more focused now on saving your money. Right? Saving up your money, because it seems like you did spend a lot of money with this person, or they spent a lot of money with you, or you spent a lot of money with them. Either which way, you're starting to really rack up your coins and take that into consideration. Like, okay, you know, I was in the moment, you know, with this person, spending all these coins. I enjoyed it, but this person has too many options. Okay. Rejected came out with not receiving an offer. Not receiving any offer. So you're not even looking for somebody new, Virgo. So you will be spending your... I'm going to see what's coming in, though. Okay, but it's giving right now you're single. You don't even have a Valentine's Day lined up. Okay? What else? Yeah, you focused on your money. You got some type of victory, something that you're trying to complete. You got a victory or something that you're trying to complete. Okay? Most importantly. So this is all irrelevant. This is irrelevant. You're more focused on your finances than you are this whole thingamajig that just happened. Even though you do think about it, because this is the reminiscing card. Okay, why do you feel like you dodged bullets with this person? Like I said, they had too many options. That keeps coming out. Yeah. Yeah. More thinking about their own self, their own needs. Also, other people were in their ear about you and your relationship. So people was like, you're crazy. Y'all shouldn't be together. Like, it was multiple people in your ear and in their ear. It would never work. When you have two couples, it can. That's said, if it's built on solid foundation. But if you have two people that nobody on the side of their family like you and nobody on the other side of the family like them, it's very hard to make that work. And it's because loose lips sink ships. That's why you never go running to your family members telling them the downfall of what's happening with your relationships, because they're always going to hold it against that person. Keep in mind, people are biased to their family members. So when you're telling, oh, he hit me, and then he cheated on me, and then blasey, 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 and all this other thingamajig, the moral of the story with the situation is exactly that. Okay? Meaning that they're always going to remember that in the back of their head. It don't matter if y'all get back together. If you tell your family, oh, she cheated on me 3,000 times. Well, guess what? When they see her, they're going to look at her as the biggest 304. around town. Because you opened up your mouth. Knowing that she or he's addicted and you plan on getting right back with them. And keep, baby, if you plan on I understand, talk to God. Talk to Chat GPT. Talk to somebody other than your family members. When it comes to talk to a counselor. Talk to a that's not going to throw it in your face later. Because now what you're doing is you're going over, telling your family members, and then when you try to get back together, it goes into shambles because they're always going to remind you of how you felt out in the first place. And who wants to be reminded if they're trying to move forward? Okay, cut that T. Okay, who this person could be? Aries, Aquarius. Aries came out again. Scorpio, Leo, or Libra. I want to see if y'all even just meant to be. I want to see if y'all even meant to be. I just feel like it's too many people in y'all business. All right. And because of that, it's a continue up and then a continue halt. Because then you start getting in your mind about them reminding you about the time he beat you or the time he cheated on you. And then you back to square one. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Let me treat this person effed up. It never goes nowhere. Okay. Whew, that's a lot. This is why I can't go straight all the way through. Because, baby, it's a lot. I don't play he tarot. I really go into the cards, okay? All right. So, shine of irritator of your demons. Who's this? Okay, yeah, so okay, yeah. So what I'm getting from these family members is that you were spending money, like enjoying yourself with this person, but your family members are pocket watching you. So they like you to be single. Because if you're single and you don't have money to go spend with your loved one going on trips and enjoying your life, then they could drain your pockets. Does that make sense? So they like you being single. Okay? And that's why they're always reminding you, right, of what happened with you and this other person. Okay? And always telling you to make a choice. You don't have to make a choice between who you love and your family. Your family is your family, and they will eventually leave you one day. You're going to unalive old and by yourself if you keep that up. If you keep worrying about what your family members have to say about your relationship, you're going to unalive old and lonely. Okay? So like my dad, and I hate to say it, with people that barely want to take care of you. Okay? So with that being said, don't let your family, push the narrative of where your heart and your love is. Okay, Virgo? Because when it's cold outside, cool, are you holding? Okay? All right. Don't do it. Okay? So why are you and this person ignoring each other? Whose fault was it? Why are you and this person ignoring each other? Who was at fault? Okay, somebody thought the grass was green on the other side. One of y'all. Somebody thought the grass was greener. See the grass being greener? Happy little kid on the other side. You see how he's looking out on the other side, not watching his own grass? Somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. On top of all of this. So you got somebody still in love with somebody else. You got drama with the family. Okay, you're spending your money. You don't even regret spending your money. You don't. Virgo. Virgo's like, I did what I did and I wanted to do, and I enjoyed every single moment of it. Kid you not. With this person having options and all, you did not care. Okay, you said I'm willing to break the bank. And I keep telling females that where a guy's money goes is where his heart is at, where his effort and his money goes. Meaning that, baby, if he not getting your hair and your nails done, making sure you out and about and gotten everything that you need, that is not the one. Unfortunately, I hate to have to tell you. Yep. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Somebody thought the grass greener on the other side, right? Do you and this person belong together? After all. It's funny as hell because the same thing coming out. With all the options this person has, you still want to take them away and spend that money in. I cannot make... Yo, I cannot make this up. You regrets nothing. And you willing to do it. You want to take this person away. Almost like kidnap them for real. Like, I hate to say that. Like, the obsession is so bad. Like, you wanna kidnap them. You know, away from all of these people. All of this motion they got going on. Very attractive person. Rarely alone. Very alone. Has a lot of options. Overall, with all of this is going on, right? Let's see how the Valentine's Day is gonna go anyway. Okay. How's this Valentine's Day gonna go anyway? 2026. I feel like this reading was meant for another person. It's like y'all just had a breakup, and the Virgo wanted to let you know that I still love you, I still want you, but right now I'm focused on myself. Okay, with the walking away over here from, I guess, whatever y'all possibly was getting ready to build. Okay, standing 10 toes down. You know, but they're fighting the urge to reach out to you daily. This Virgo. They will have a celebration, even with a heartbreak. Even with a heartbreak, they will still have a celebration. The Virgos are still going to be celebrating, even with this heartbreak. And I feel like a lot of them are saying, like, damn, that's exactly, as a Virgo, what I'm going through right now. I just had a breakup, but I'm still going to turn up. I'm still going to drink. And it's going to be a lot of people, too. So you're possibly going to go to, like, a party, like a Galentine's, or, you know, a Valentine's or a Galentine's. But it's going to be money-driven. Meaning that this person more than likely is going to only entertain it because it's money involved. So this particular Virgo likes to splurge money around a lot. This is coming out in the cards, okay? But what's going to be the vibes, okay? What's going to be the vibes with this? So you're still going to have a good time, but your mind is on this other person. What's going to be the vibes? Oh. Yeah, nurturing. Just nurturing yourself. Giving back, getting back to yourself. You're dealing with some type of legal issues right now. I don't know what it is. I feel like you're gonna sit back and laugh and gossip. Like, I guess, like, that's how you feel like you're gonna get your kicks, is by kind of like laughing it off, like whatever the situation was. You're heavy-hearted with it, clearly, with the Three of Swords, but you're still drinking and, like, you know, finding ways to cope, like brushing it off. Que sera, sera. Two-Faced. Yeah, you know, Two-Faced is like, you know, you're showing these emotions that don't really add up with how you truly feel. Poker face, okay? I'm getting. But put the poker face on. Go out. Enjoy yourself. Put it on. Put it on. It's okay. People deal with heartbreak all the time, Virgo. Like, it's okay to be heartbroken. It's okay, you know, to go through that and embrace it. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm out of here. So far, I did in order, so you can see how it's going. I did Scorpio, then I did Libra, right? Then I did Aries, I did Taurus, I did Cancer, and then I did Virgo. Okay, so tomorrow, and at the same time, I'll start at 3 p.m. I'm going to do Gemini, I'm going to do Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so make sure you tune back in so you can catch the live. Subscribe, tell a friend, share. Also, if you need a private reading, anything of this resonated with you and you need to go further, look deeply into it, there is a link in the description. You can book me. And that's how we're going to do it, guys. Okay, so enjoy your Valentine's Day and stay sucker free. It's a lot. Honestly, from doing the reading, it's so much toxicity, but it's like, what is not? I feel like sometimes we're living in a play, like a play in the Matrix. It has gotten so wired and crazy, especially in Atlanta. It's not even a real place. So I can't even tell what's even real, what's fake anymore. Like, you know, like I'm in like 3 different dimensions, okay? But I say that to say, try to ground yourself. I did that today. I took my dog to the dog park, and I put my feet on the ground and grounded myself. So you got to have a conversation with yourself. Just be by yourself so you can ground yourself and analyze your own avatar. Like, okay, girl, what's going on with you? Your hair not done, your nail not done, things is crazy, you ain't been yourself lately. Like sometimes you gotta have a talk with yourself, okay? Whether that's good or it's bad. You can even have a conversation like, girl, you doing good. Like, keep up the good work. You know, we're right on track. It doesn't necessarily have to be always analyzing yourself in a bad way. It should just do an analysis, okay, on where you stand in life, and so that way you can know where you're going, okay? All right, y'all, because we could be here all day. Once I start talking, I'm like Miss Chatty Box, and then we'll be here all day, and I'm never gonna leave y'all. Okay, so like I said, make sure you subscribe, and in the description you'll find anything that you need. Also, I did Little John. I channeled Little John, Little John's son, who actually passed away. So you can go ahead and look at that. Cause I channel unalivings and missing persons. Also, I love to solve crimes using my tarot cards. So make sure that you subscribe to catch those stories. If you haven't, who else? I did that, and then I did Nancy Guthrie. She's an old lady that just got kidnapped out the blue. I believe Arizona. I'm not really sure. I gotta look back to see where at again. But for the most part, she's unalived. Okay, I know y'all hated to hear me say that, but it is what it is. I can't tell you something that is not right. So definitely go back to look at them stories, because I know those are gonna go viral. They typically do. You know, go into the thousands, where people want to see what happened to their loved ones, what happened to, you know, celebrities, people that they actually look up to, and they just always really wanted to know what happened with that person, okay? So, it's time for me to go, y'all, and I'll see. Thank you for tuning in to Tarot with China, Tarot with China, Valentine's Day edition, okay? And I'll see y'all on the other side. Bye. You're welcome.